Hi guys, hope you're doing good. My name is Laurie Brown. We are eating leftover Chinese today, and today we are going to be talking about, well, getting to know me. What I'm eating right now is beef and green pepper and black bean sauce with egg fried rice. That is my go-to Chinese meal. Anyways, let's start. So what is my star sign? I am a Cancer. My birthday's in July. 7th of July is my actual birthday. So my star sign is Cancer. How tall am I? Well, how tall do you think I am? I am 5'8.5". That's my exact height. No shoes, flat-footed. That's my height. What is my biggest fear? So my biggest fear is not tapping into my potential or fulfilling my potential in life. I think that one of the reasons why I left my marriage was because I knew that I wasn't going to fulfill my full potential in that marriage because I wasn't aligned with the right person. And it is a big fear when you almost feel like you're in a situation where you've been held back and you can't really be your true, authentic self and do things that work in your favour because of the talent, skills and gifts that you have. Favourite feature on myself? My favourite feature on myself, I would have to say, is my nose. It used to be my lips, but as I've gotten older, they have deflated a little bit. But I do like my nose. In fact, when I'm dating guys, the first thing that I notice about a guy is his nose. If his nose is good, trust me, I'm in love. Like, I'm in love with a good nose. Perfect date. What is my perfect date? So, I'm a traditional girl when it comes to dating, so I like to be taken out to dinner. But I do enjoy going out for drinks. Before, I used to think it was such a useless way of dating. Before, I used to look down on going out for drinks because I felt like it was a waste of my time. But when you go out for drinks, it kind of gives you the opportunity to get to know each other without the pressure of who's going to pay for the food. And you can buy rounds of drinks, both of you, and actually really get to know someone, you know? And even after that, you can go out for dinner if you want, if you have a really strong connection. Sometimes that happens as well. So I think going out for drinks definitely breaks the ice. My best date so far. Okay, so my best date that I've ever been on was to the zoo. That has, like, honestly, it was the best time I've ever had with any boyfriend that I had. And that was our first date. The first time we met, he took me to the zoo, because prior to that, I used to have a really long talking phase because I like to know that I can get to know you outside of the theatrics of having to be entertained by other things. It's like, if you know you're connected with someone and you really, really like them over the phone, then you know that in person, regardless of what you do, you're going to have fun. So we went to the zoo and it was amazing. I got a stuffed toy. We saw penguins, lions, all of it. And it was just so funny. Where are you from? Okay, so I live in UK, England, as you can tell by my accent. But my parents are from Ghana. I am Ga as well. Do you want more children? So I have a 5-year-old son now, and I would have one more child if God permits. But if I was to meet someone that already had a kid and wanted more kids, yeah, I'm all for having 3 or 4 children in a household. But me, myself, I'm only okay with birthing one more, but I don't mind taking on the motherly role. Next question. What is your guilty pleasure? There's this cookie that I get from Sainsbury's, and it's like, there's like 4 in a pack, and it is like caramel and chocolate. What I like to do is heat it up until it's all gooey and you actually see the caramel like oozing out through the cookie. and then putting $2 of Haagen-Dazs vanilla ice cream on top and eating it. It is beautiful. If you haven't tried it, you need to try it. What is your ideal guy? Oh, my ideal guy. So my ideal guy is around 6'2", in really like good shape. Someone that goes to the gym to have definition in muscle, but not to the point where you have to eat 15 boiled eggs a day. Do you know what I mean? Like not the kind of guy that would do those muscle contests. See, I don't know anything about it, but someone who's in shape and has got a bit of definition in the arms, chef's kiss. Like a guy who's like quite clean shaven. I don't mind whether a guy has a beard or not, you know. I kind of feel like the men's beards is like women's makeup. And so if you don't have a beard and you're good looking, then to me, you're absolutely perfect. When I think about my exes, I've only dated one guy with a beard. All the rest of them have had like a goatee or can't grow hair on their face. And if you've got nice hair, then it's fine. But you know some guys' hair, when it comes to their beard, it feels like... I don't even want to say the word. But they're rough hairs. They're just really rough hairs. And I'm just like, ugh, just shave it off. I can't be dealing with that crap. What is your go-to outfit? Right, so if I was going... When I'm going out on a night out, and I don't have anything to wear, my go-to outfit is a jumpsuit because I have a small-ish waistline, so I like to show it off. Because I don't have body like that, I like to just make my waist look as small as possible so everything else stands out. It accentuates everything else. What is your favourite chocolate? Recently, I've had an obsession with 12s. I don't know what it is, but it's just the way it's constructed. It's like it's not a block of chocolate because it has those whirls in the middle of it. And when you're having that with a nice cup of tea, it just makes you feel like you're having a luxury dessert. And yeah, I would say 12. I'll just have to say 12. What's my favourite food? Okay, so when it comes to cuisine, I love Thai food. Like a Thai green curry all day, every day. That is me. And they do these pork ribs. Oh my, these sweet pork ribs with the Thai green curry and the coconut rice. Can't go wrong with that. Honestly, that's my favourite meal. But outside of that, I'm gonna get a few haters, but I like efo riro with eba. That is my favourite. It's a Nigerian dish, and I know I'm from Ghana. But it bangs. It absolutely bangs. If you've never tried it, you need to try it. How would I describe myself? So I am introverted with extroverted energy. So what I mean by that is that in general, I like to be by myself. I like to be isolated. But when I do have the opportunity to go out, or I decide I want to go out, I am the life of the party. I am that girl. And I make a lot of... Like, I can make people laugh in intimate settings. And it's because I'm just a people person, you know? What is my pet peeve? When someone tries to tell me what to do without me asking for your opinion. What is my favourite artist? So I'm an Afrobeats girl, and right now I'll just have to say Burna Boy. Everything Burna Boy. Favourite colour? What is my favourite colour? Oh gosh, do you know what? For the longest time I would have said my favourite colour is green, but it really isn't. I like a really dark blue. My love language. What is my love language? My love language is... My love language is physical touch, but as of late, I think it's actually words of affirmation. And it's quite interesting because someone pointed it out to me the other day that I enjoy words of affirmation. And I never ever considered it as something that made me feel loved, but it does. And I don't know whether it's because in my previous relationship, the words that were expressed to me were pretty harsh. And so maybe behind the scenes, I'm still seeking some sort of reassurance in people's words towards me to make me not feel how that person felt, if that makes sense. If you could have one surgical procedure, what would it be? Okay, so for me personally, oh, trust me, honey, I have considered a BBL like every other woman on the planet. I've considered every sort of nip and tuck you could think of. But honestly speaking, at the stage of life that I'm at now and how I feel about myself, I don't think I would do any surgical procedure because I feel like I'm in a good enough shape. And every time that you hear stories about people going through surgery, if it's not necessary, then sometimes you end up facing consequences that you could have avoided. So I don't really believe in surgery like that. However, one surgery I have always considered and thought about is having a boob job. Purely because, if you guys know, I used to be a bit heavier when I was in my 20s. So when you lose weight, naturally, I lost fat in my boobs. And also, I've had a child as well. But to be honest with you, they're not that bad. Guys will always tell you natural is better than the fake ones. But sometimes you want to look in the mirror and you want them to be looking back at you and not looking at the floor. Okay, 2 more questions to get. So question number 19. What is your relationship status? You guys, I'm free as a bird. I am not in any relationship whatsoever. I'm not talking to anyone. I'm not entertaining anyone. There is no one that's going to message me, and if I post something and ask me questions or whatever, I'm not in a situationship, a relationship, exclusivity. I'm not dating. I'm not talking to anyone. My phone is so dead right now, and I'm happy with that because there's just no one disturbing me. Guys, single as a Pringle. That's me. Last question. When are you next posting? You can tell I put this one down. I am next posting tomorrow. I plan on doing at least 4 uploads in a week. But anyways, guys, thank you very much for listening to this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Take care. Bye.